Hello and welcome everyone. This video is going to be about getting started using Consumer Reports, as well as a little bit of a look around Consumer Reports and how to access it from home. As many of you are aware, Consumer Reports is a very popular magazine. It's available within the library. I'm sure many of you have already used it before. We have copies available for you behind the reference desk, as well as circulating copies that can be found in the quiet reading room that you can check out. Consumer Reports is really the go-to resource when you're looking to research anything that you want to buy. So whether it's a vacuum cleaner or a dishwasher or even a car, Consumer Reports is an excellent place to start so that you are an informed shopper. Okay, so let's get started. To begin, we want to, of course, start at the library's website, portjefflibrary.org. Okay, you can see the address in the address bar at the top here, and look for the Books and More tab in the middle of your screen right here. Click on Research Databases. Okay, and here we are at the research databases page, and research databases are basically all different sorts of online resources that have collected a ton of information on all different sorts of subjects that you can then use to research. So these are basically like mini encyclopedias of all different types of research categories. So what we've gone ahead and done is we've organized all of our research resources, if you want to think of it that way, into categories to kind of make it easy for you to shortcut to what you're looking for. So as you can see here, we have a bunch of different categories in alphabetical order. You can also just simply scroll down through the categories. Each category is listed in alphabetical order, and then the resources within each category are listed alphabetically. Okay, so consumers, because it is a magazine publication, would be found in the magazines section. So just go ahead and click on that. And here we are at the magazine section, and there's consumers. Now you see 3 consumer reports. So which one do you use? Well, the Consumer Reports magazine what listed right here is the magazine. It's what you're used to seeing in the library. You can search the issues and the articles remotely from home or from wherever you are. Consumer Reports also has its own website, which is a really great website. And we also have separated out their car buying guide because Consumers is extremely popular for using to research when you're shopping to buy or lease a car. We have that separated out here. You can just use the car buying guide to access the website if you want. You can use the website link. Either way, either one of these links will take you to the website. We just separated out the car section just so you can skip right there. So, so basically there's 2 consumer resources here, the magazine and the website. So let's take a look at the magazine first. Now you can see 2 links for each one, in library use and home use link. Since we're going to focus on how to access this resource from home, we're going to go ahead and click on the home use link. However, when you are in the library, click on the in library use link because you won't have to log in to use it. When you're accessing any resource from home, any of the online resources, any of the research database resources, it's going to ask you to enter in your library card information. So we'll go ahead and click on the home use link. So let's say we're researching vacuum cleaners. We'll use that as our research example today. So go ahead and click on the home use link. And here we have our login screen. You'll need to enter in your barcode, which is the long string of numbers on the back of your card. So if you want to go ahead and pause this video, go ahead and grab your library card, flip it on over, and you'll see a long number listed on the back. That's your library card number or barcode. You will also need to enter in your password. That's the same password that you use to log into your account from home whenever you want to access your account to see what you have on hold or what you have checked out. It's also the same password that you use to log into Library when you are accessing the ebook section. So if you've forgotten that password, just click on Forgot Your Password, that link in the middle of your screen. You'll enter in your card number here, and you will get a reset email. So let's just go back to the login screen, and we'll go ahead and log in. Click Login. And here we are at the Consumer Reports magazine page. So you see some information here about the publication itself. On the right-hand side, you'll see all of the issues listed by year from 2020 all the way back to 1985. So you can either click on Search within this publication if you want to search all of the issues at once. And here we have all the different search features here. There's different ways of searching. This little question mark button here will tell you about the different ways of searching. You can search for full text if you want full articles, or if you're okay with getting little abstracts. If you'll take that, just keep that box unchecked, and then it will look for everything. Full text and not full text. You can customize number of pages. You can customize the date, image types. You can do an advanced search. If you click on the advanced search button here, there are even more research features that you can add in. Up at the top here, you can search by these different fields here: the author, the title, subject terms. So let's just get back to the main screen here. So click on Search within this publication if you want to search within consumers and really customize your own search. What may be easier for you as a beginner is to search by year. So if you look on the right hand side of your screen, you'll see all the years listed here. If you click on them, it will open up and show you all of the issues contained within that year. So back to our example, we're using vacuum cleaners. We're searching for vacuum cleaners. So of course, when you're buying something, you want to buy the newest, the most up-to-date model, especially when it comes to technology. So we're going to try for 2020. Let's see if there's any information in the 2020 issue about vacuum cleaners. So the most recent issue, they have actually the May 2020 issue. Let's click on that and see. That's volume 85, issue 5, May 2020. And we'll just let it load up here. Okay, so we are now in the May issue for this year. And as you can see, here are all the articles listed here. And within each article title, you see here's the date, May 2020. There's the volume and issue number, the subjects that it deals with. So here we are in May's Consumer Reports issue. So we're looking for vacuum cleaners. All right, so let's go ahead and we can put in here, let's say, try vacuum cleaners. Okay. And you can choose it by search field, or you can just leave it open. So let's say you just typed in vacuum cleaners. Let's click search and see what comes up. So the only thing that came up in May of 2020 was this article, Empty Your Vacuum with Ease. You click on it. You can go ahead and see there's the article information. And if we scroll down, you can listen to it. It does have audio, or you can read the little abstract information here. So on the right-hand side also, there are some tools in Consumers that you can use to work with the results that you find. You can print them, email them to yourself, save them to something. There's all different ways that you can work with the document here, but let's just try and keep things simpler. So I didn't find too much here in May, so let's go back. And you can actually, on the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see a way to refine your results. So let's say there was nothing in May of 2020. So let's try, let's see if we want to change the date option. Okay, so we'll go back into 2020. Let's try maybe April. Let's see. We'll click on April. Okay, and we'll try vacuum cleaners and see if anything comes up. So no results were found. So they didn't review vacuum cleaners in April, and it doesn't look like they reviewed them in May. They don't review the same things every single month. So maybe the most recent time that they review vacuum cleaners was in January of 2020, or maybe December of 2019. You know, it could be that as well. So you can change the I think you can change the date over here. Let's say if we wanted to search 2019, click in that box, type in the new date, and it will update, as you can see. Maybe it didn't. Jumped us back to 2020. So let's see, we're not getting anywhere with searching the year issues. So you can continue to do this if you want. You can just keep searching through the different issues. You might want to go back to the beginning and click on search within this publication. You can just keep clicking the back arrow on your browser to back out if you want. So let's try searching all issues. Maybe we don't want to go month to month to month. So we'll type in vacuum cleaners, and it's going to search, as you can see, from 1988 to 2020. So of course we don't want to look for articles on vacuum cleaners from 1988. That's not going to do anybody any good. So you can actually use this little bar here to slide it over. If you just click on it and drag it all the way over until, let's say we're okay with maybe 2017. And it will filter out everything but articles from 2017 to 2020 that have to do with vacuum cleaners. So you can scroll down here. You see all the results listed here. Underneath, you'll see HTML full text and PDF full text. It's just two different ways of viewing the same document. So this is, if you click on HTML, you'll see this is how it looks presented to you on the website itself. But if you click on PDF full text, that will create another viewable document. It's just another form of file, another form of document type. Again, you'll see the menu on the side here, and this is how it would look in the magazine. So the HTML, the web version, is just really the no frills text version, but the PDF version is sort of like a photograph. So what they've basically done is taken a photograph of the magazine. You can kind of think of it that way. And as you can see here, this is a beautiful magazine shot. So this is from June of 2017. Okay, you can see information about the vacuum cleaners. They give you overview of vacuum cleaners, what type of vacuum cleaner you're looking for, and the best part, what a lot of people like to go for, is right for the ratings. So you can see that each vacuum cleaner listed in from best to worst, I guess you can say. They've given different testing categories here, and you can see how each model fares in the different categories. So if you're looking for the nice magazine version, click on the PDF version. If you just want the simple text version, you can click on HTML. And I think that's kind of an okay way to sort of explain the two. So again, you can refine your results on the side. There's different filters and features that you can kind of play around with if you want. And you can hit the clear button over here to clear all these fields. Okay, the search history will show you what you've already searched for, of course. If you want to go back and say, what was I looking for, 15 minutes ago? I remember finding something that was good, and you want to go back, you can do that. Again, advanced search gives you more bells and whistles to kind of play around with. So you can either keep hitting the back button on your browser and kind of go back that way, the old-fashioned way, or you can just click advanced search if you want, and you can adjust the month and the year of what you're looking for. Again, there's different search modes here, but if you just want to keep it simple, just type in your subject, keep the search field, keep the field here open. Maybe subject terms might be the most generic generic thing. Unless you're looking for a particular author or a title of a magazine article, maybe you saw an article about vacuum cleaners and consumers and it was written by so-and-so and you want to find it, you can search by author. I think most people probably go in with subject terms. It's probably the most user-friendly, but the simplest way is to just keep these fields blank and just type in the subject that you're looking for. Whoops, hit caps lock there. And just click search. And just kind of keep it basic at the beginning just till you get used to where everything is. Okay, so that's kind of what the magazine looks like. So again, we'll clear our search field. Let's go back to basic search. And now this is the main search screen. So we can choose, let's say we're looking for dishwashers. We'll just click on that really quick. Okay, and here we search for dishwashers. See the results come up right here in the middle. They even have video results. And actually, this looks like it took us out of consumers. So there are a number of different, besides consumers, there are a number of different other publications that we get through our vendor EBSCOhost. They provide access to lots of different publications in one place, which is great. And consumers is one of those things that they give us access to. So if for some reason, if you do what I just did and back out a little too far, let's see if we can get back into, here we go, publications up at the top. If for some reason you back out all the way and you say, wait a minute, where am I got out of consumers, click on publications at the top and you can just type in the search field, consumer reports, because this will probably happen to you. You'll probably do the same thing that I just did, so it's good that we did that. And if you choose consumer reports, let's see. Let's go back because it brought up some other magazines that we don't want. Oh, actually that was searching subjects, so I think here is where we want to do that. Okay, so click on consumer reports. We're going to search alphabetical. Here it is, consumer reports. So we'll just click on that and let's go back to our example of vacuum cleaners. Just make sure that saves it. Okay. And just make sure that we get back in. Okay. Okay, so consumer reports. So it's only searching consumer reports. So actually, no, it didn't. Let's go back. Let's try that again. Consumer reports. Click browse. There it is. Okay, all right. So click little box next to it and hit add. Okay, and there we go. All right, so we want to search consumer reports. Okay, so it's taken us back into consumer reports. So this is how you get back to it if you accidentally get out of it. All right, so that's the magazine. Okay, and there is another way that you can search consumers. So this is how, if you want to search the article, search the magazine. The website is a really great website. It's very user-friendly. It's bright and colorful and very well designed. So it's another, it's a very user-friendly way of searching consumer content. So let's say we want to search the website and not the magazine. Okay, so we'll go back to the library's website and we want to look for Consumer Reports website up here. So we'll click on Home Use Link, click on consumerreports.org, and it should load up in just a second. So it's loading. There we go. Okay, so this is the Consumer Reports website. So this is a very easy way of getting used to consumer reports. If you don't want to search through magazines and the month and the year and search terms and subject fields and all that stuff, try the website first. So here we are at the website. Okay, and in the search box at the top of the screen, you can either do one of two things. You can either click in the search box and type in your subject, or you can click product reviews. That's sort of their quick start shortcut menu, kind of like what you see on the website, on the library's website up here. Okay, so product reviews, a menu pops up, and you can see here they have different categories. Here we have appliances, and there are vacuum cleaners right there because it's a very popular appliance that people search for. So we can click on that. Okay, and here we have the page dedicated to vacuum cleaners. So consumers gives you a little menu here. There's the overview, the main article, information about vacuum cleaners, or sort of um, the broad look at vacuum cleaners. They have the ratings, which a lot of people like to go right for that, and the ratings are organized by the different types of vacuums. They have a section on recommended models, recommended vacuums, and the buying guide. So this is the first page. You'll see the ratings and a little bit about each type of vacuum. Okay, I should say overview. The ratings section, if you click on that, let's just close that out. And here we have the ratings of each vacuum here with its score and how it fared in each of the categories. They start off, if you just click ratings, it will tell you everything about all of these. But if you click on a particular type of vacuum, it will jump you down to that section of the list. As you can see up here, we have bagged canister vacuums. But if you scroll down a little bit, then we have bagless canister vacuums. So you'll see everything. And if you clicked on that particular type of vacuum again, it will just jump you right down here. So you can see each type of model. Okay, this one is recommended, as you can see here. You can create a comparison list. Let's say you pick 3 models that you like and you just click the little compare button. You can add them to your compare list and then view that. You can print this page at any time. Always look for the little printer icon or the word print, and that's how you can create a nice printable view. So if we click on that, it will show you what you're going to see on your printable page. The menu over here, you can view this different ways. If you want to view this compact, if you want to view this full view, you can change how you view the results. And there are 16 results that come up here. Okay, this little button that says CR recommended, that's Consumer Reports recommended. If you want to just view their recommended models, click that button and it will filter out everything but their recommended models. You'll see the model name, the price. If you click on shop, it will take you to that page where you can then shop for that model via the vendor that they have here. So it's sold by Amazon. So let's just go back a little bit. So the ratings, you can see the scores here. It's nicely laid out to make it easy to get all that information. You can see their ratings here from worst to best, so you can see how they fare. The recommended section are recommended vacuums, as it says, and these are all their recommended models with a description of each one. You can see the ratings for that one. If you click on ratings, you can see how they did in each of the categories. You can see the good things, the bad things, what Consumer Reports thinks about them. They give you quite a lot of information here, including the specifications of each model. So let's go back up to the top. Let's just go back into the ratings and reliability section. So if you click on that, okay. There are some other features here. You can filter the models by price, by brand, what they're rated best for. Maybe you're looking for models that work on bare floors. You can also search by different filters here, okay? And you can sort them by price, by the score, or by the brand name. So that's within the ratings and reliability section. There are always filters here. So we reviewed the recommended guide. The buying guide is also nice because it's sort of like a how to, what to look for when you're shopping for these, what the pros and cons are of the different types of vacuums. There's even a buying guide video here, another video, and things to keep in mind while you're shopping. So again, these are all you can print these out anytime. This was last updated February of this year. So this is a great way to research products on consumers. They even have a news section, issues that are currently important about them. So if we want to go back to the product review section, you can see there's a lot here. So let's say you were researching, let's try generators in the home and garden section. Again, you'll see the overview, ratings, recommended, and buying guide in the menu. Okay, and the ratings guide, which is great. Again, there's the printable icon here. A lot of people like to print that out because it's sort of like their little cheat sheet guide that you can take with you to the store. After you've read through all the other information, this is an easy reference guide so you can clearly see the best, the worst, how they did, even a little image of them. And it looks exactly the same. On the left-hand side, you'll see some product filters here. The product filters are different depending on what you're looking for. So if you were researching a car, we'll go up to product reviews, and let's say we're doing new and used car research. Let's say we're looking at SUVs, and let's try compact SUVs, just so you can see how the filters change depending on the product that you're researching, of course. So on the left-hand side, you'll see you can filter out by the different types of cars, by the make, the score that they got, price range. There are more filters if you click more filters here. And you can kind of filter things out a little bit. And as you can see, the ratings grid looks the same as the other products. So it's a familiar layout that stays the same regardless of what you're researching. So let's say you go back to the main screen. Maybe you don't want to go into the product review screen. Maybe you just go right to the search bar and you put in vacuum cleaners. If you click search, see, it takes you right to that page right away. It's very smart, so it jumps you right there. If you were looking for garden hoses, just type in garden hoses, and you can see these are not garden hoses. So let's try product reviews. Let's see home and garden. We'll click on that category, and let's see home improvement, lawn and garden. See, I don't see garden hoses there. I don't know if that's something that they would review. Let's say we're looking at gas and charcoal grills, maybe. Again, here's our menu. Here's our overview. Ratings, recommended buying guide. So that's just basically a little bit about Consumer Reports and kind of how to work your way around it. As you can see, it's a lot of fun. It's very easy to do research on there and to save or print it for yourself. So that about wraps it up. If you have any questions about using Consumer Reports or accessing it from home, please feel free to email us any of your questions at adref@portjefflibrary.org. That's adref, short for adult reference, ADREF at portjefflibrary.org, and we'll do our best to answer your questions as quickly as we can. Okay, so that's it for now, and enjoy.